Boys and girls, welcome back here. It is going to be the second map now for the grand finals of the last chance qualifier between Winterfox and GamesAcademy. Winterfox had actually a great run in the minor, losing, getting third place, but then coming back into the grand finals of the last chance qualifier after a long, hard-fought run with an anticlimactic first map won by GamesAcademy 16-4 on Mirage. We're about to start the second map on Dust 2 with Winterfox on the T side, GamesAcademy on the CT side. And can they get things back here, Joey?
It's going to be tough. They're going to need to start out really, really strong, and of course, that always starts with the pistol round here in Counter-Strike. And right now, Winterfox, they still have that bomb up in tunnels. Phelps will get the first kill out in middle at the double doors. He brings down Lex. Don't get too much information from it. As I mentioned, the bomb's still lurking out in the tunnels. It's going to make its way down. But, Showtime pushing on Cat, and you got two up in middle right now. Going to be tough. Winterfox lost two members already. Now they're just going to try to the last resort play. Get out on Catwalk. Beautiful shot from Bolt. Takes down Anger. Desi's there on the trade. Showtime now peeking out. I don't know if he came from the boxes or from Goose. Either way, peeks pretty wide. Does find one. Flow6 there on the trade. And now, exploiting the jumping accuracy, close range with some of these CT weapons. They'll tag him up and then take him down.
Dust, your thoughts, man. This is not looking good for Winterfox.
No, not at all. I mean, it hurts to get like such a one-sided loss on Mirage like that, and then you're trying to open up the second map on a different page, so to speak, and it doesn't work out. Like, you just get blasted again. But GamesAcademy, they have a lot of skill on this team. Like, a lot of team credited them for their teamwork, which is obviously there, but they also have a lot of firepower, and it's going to be hard to break through their defense.
This is also Winterfox's map choice. Should I say GamesAcademy's map choice? As he's going to go aggressively up on Cat. And Hen1 is waiting with the bolts inside the site. And they finally clear it out with a nice deke shot. But Phelps is still there. Gets the headshot with the MP7. Trying to go jumping. Cannot get the kill on the bomb planter. So at least that works in his favor. Forced on a reload. They're pushing out to try to get the kill. Support from Showtime. Long range, and that is going to be it. They overtake the site. They'll get the defuse, but at least they get a bomb plant coming through, which actually hurts the economy of GA by getting 3 kills there. So they might have a chance to turn things around here on a full gun round. Well, maybe not a full gun round. They did buy armor for that.
I wish we had a stat on like GamesAcademy's retake success percentage.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Is it 100% so far in the series, at least against Winterfox?
Feel like it was the same case against
Splice.
Wait, no, didn't Flowsick win a one-on-one or something like that on Mirage? I feel like 90-something%.
I don't even know if the
feels like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So actually, let's move on to the third round. Winterfox coming out with this full save coming through, or should I say just pistol buy. And they're just going to try to run across with no smokes here, so this is going to be huge for Phelps to try to get a few picks. Support from Bolts as well. They're pushing through the doors, lined up, taken down. That's it, 3-0. As now I'm saying, like, yeah, I might have been premature by saying it's not looking good for Winterfox from the pistol round, but you could see it. Things are going through, and they're just getting destroyed on the pistol round. I mean, they tried to push through the mid-double doors. They were able to take down Phelps to 11 HP, but couldn't capitalize on the kill, which actually didn't give them enough chance to get any map control on that pistol round. And then the next 2 rounds, maybe garbage rounds for Winterfox. At least they get a bomb plant down, but this time here, it feels like they're not even trying to get anything in terms of a pick to try to hurt the economy of GamesAcademy a little bit more, moving into this gun round here. Now we're going to see this full gun round, and hopefully XP3 could get a pick at mid, especially taking advantage that we don't have any AWPs in the hands of Hen1 yet. Just that, though, we did have a slight pause because there was some mic issues, so he comes back in, and Hen1 will pick up a FAMAS left behind from his teammates. And can they turn things around?
I'm telling you, man, they need new headsets. Messing up their momentum. But I like that you pointed out, XP3's got his op, GamesAcademy winning their first rifle on that CT side. Having, that goes to show. Winterfox made a couple of those rounds close, just 2 people surviving, so no op yet for GamesAcademy. This is a chance for Winterfox to maybe jump ahead and possibly stay ahead, because they could shatter that money pretty easily. Phelps at the door. He does smoke that off. They weren't playing out in the middle. They let them run up, but they do have 2 members in B right now. And there's Lucas with the first kill. Now Phelps pushes. No, he was actually still on that side of the smoke. He gets Anger. Lucas with 2 right now. Lucas maybe going to have 2 solid maps in a row with nice 3K from Lucas moving into the first rifle.
What a display of patience inside that smoke, actually. They made so many footsteps that whoever was in that smoke was just able to capitalize that kill onto Lex. I mean, nothing is working anymore for Winterfox, and I don't know what they had to pick up this time. I mean, B doesn't seem to be working, mid doesn't seem to be working, moving up catwalk, they got dispatched on a pistol. Now they also give the op in the hands of Hen 1 from XP3 the round before.
Yeah, didn't even have to buy it.
Yeah, so Dink coming through there. I heard a Dink across. I think that was, oh, nice op shot there onto Flowsick. They're going to try to move out through mid and try to get this op back.
I mean, this
but
is
you also have support from Cat.
This is the exact same thing they did on the second round, right? Where they went catwalk really quick with pistols. It seems to be like what they like to do, but they're not doing it. There's no smoke on Xbox, and they're not bringing a smoke to throw on the Cat side of the sight boxes to just get that bomb down for free. And this time it's expected. Obviously, Henry sees them all running up, kills one of them, and nades are flying in, as well as the bullets onto catwalk. No one even makes it past the stairs. So GamesAcademy have already adjusted to that strat. And Winterfox with guns once again. XP3 pulls out the op, but it is already 5-0.
And now that they have money, it's time for them to actually try to take over this long. I mean, nothing works for them on Cat and mid and B. And there you go. You have Desi with that spawn. He's going to be looked to be flashed by Anger. He's going to peek back out, but they're both blinded.
So blind.
Showtime trying to spam across, and he manages to get the kill. So that works. And that forces him
really
back
weird.
place on the site. They actually have a boost as well from Hen 1 to op on that catwalk. But things are looking good for Winterfox. They finally spot some way that they could get through the armor held behind by GamesAcademy. They have this double up, should I say the double high-low stack up on catwalk. Hen 1 missing the op shot. And,
What a hard shot.
Yeah,
too.
Lex puts him down to 46.
Pushing down on Cat and trying to op people jumping up on Xbox. That seems like that's going to be one of the hardest shots on the map to hit. And he does miss it. Took some damage. Actually, he might have got him through the wall, to be honest. I do see some more damage having gone over to Winterfox. Also kind of surprised that Showtime was unable to get that kill from Pit. And, like, Desi was blind and looking the wrong way, but I guess Showtime also was blind. Flowsick now just going to flip through that smoke. He will bring down bolts, and Henry almost doing a backflip off the catwalk as Flowsick headshots him. And what a beautiful 3K. That kill onto Anger was absolutely nutty. And Lucas, who is 6-0, but for some reason has a FAMAS. I guess he's sacrificed. Letting someone else take a Colt. He's going to flash himself out, move up into the site. And will spot Flowsick, actually hitting him up pretty hard through the box already. Now takes him out with a headshot, switches to the Deagle long range. And yeah, smartly going to go for that AK. Just going to smoke the bomb. Desi is quite low. He's hoping he goes up on that platform. It's not happening. Now he'll just move in and tap the bomb, but Desi just getting those shots through the smoke takes him down.
Oh boy. I mean, that could have been a lot better. At least Winterfox gets that round. But that is so much economy damage made from Phelps onto Winterfox. The way that he held that 3K hold at the playmaker, it shows how much they have to work as a team for Winterfox if they want to overtake this A site. B's not working. They had the best success up at long, but they have to work a little bit better than that to actually prevent anything else from going in GamesAcademy's way.
Yeah, that was some stunning shooting from Phelps. They don't win the round, but, you know, a month later when you make your highlight video, you throw that in regardless, because no one remembers if you won the round or not. So the op's out.
Yeah, and Showtime's actually pushing aggressively like we called it before towards long, so he likes to do this a lot. And now that Winterfox are not taking control of this long as well, you could see Showtime playing these big flanks as he did towards Mirage and as he did when they played against Torque.
Yeah, I was wondering. I think Dust also brought him up in the pregame. Watch out for the lurks on Dust too, and clearly Showtime showed just no matter what the map, watch out for Showtime because it's Showtime and he's going to be behind you when you least expect it. But Dust 2 is a map where like every area is pretty key and you can watch stuff and still kind of be together. So it is a little harder to slide behind enemy lines on this map, especially when it's 5v5. But you know, maybe Henry gets you that opening kill and then Showtime can really go to work. As Phelps is playing in the window, Lucas outside of the door. Someone needs to watch those tunnels. Now Phelps will turn it around. He's already taken a lot of damage. And Lex, yeah, knowing that he got him low, just keeps on putting some shots. Can Lucas get them on the cross, though? Bolts does get one from A ramp, but Lex, nice job. Lex hitting double entries into the B site.
This is where it gets tough because they actually executed with 23 seconds left on the clock for them to go inside B. If Lex actually did not get those picks or those entries inside, it would have been hard for Winterfox here. But thankfully for Winterfox's side, they managed to do so. Flowsick watching that flank, getting the kill. So forcing the last two guys to save their guns on the 4 versus 2. Winterfox are going to slowly scratch their way up and climb back up here to come back and tie this matchup. But it's can't throw anything out yet because Hen is looking to stay alive with the AWP, which could actually wreak still havoc on the next incoming round. But look at the economy as well. I mean, it's starting to dwindle down a little bit for GamesAcademy's side. You'll get a gun round for sure on this next round here with a drop coming in as well.
Oh, that timing.
Yeah, and it's going to be this 5-2 score.
Yeah, I mean, 2 guns saved, and the big expensive one for Henry is saved. So far, Winterfox have done a... I guess he hasn't had the op all that much, but, you know, Henry 3 and 2, right? Generally already this guy's exploding. I guess Phelps is kind of taking that position again, like he did on the previous map, Mirage. Right now, Phelps is 11 and 3.
Or for cat boost.
And still, yeah, going to be a fast, aggressive cat play. Henry going to move down with the op for this again. Let's see if they actually stack up there on the stairs to look into lower B. If they do, Desi's going to be in some big trouble. But
I think
and long control for free for Winterfox. So GamesAcademy at this point, and if Bolts goes down, which he does, nice shot from XP3, are going to have to play retake onto this A site 4v5.
So Hen will have to try to get this fight against Desi at lower B, because Desi did actually pre-fire things to start, so he's expecting Desi to come in for that flank. But the bomb is now planted. Desi's actually playing towards green boxes mid, or what used to be green boxes mid at 1.6. Okay, thank you. But he's just going to wait to see if they're going to come up on a rotation, and if they do, they go for a double peek, and it's showtime, and it's going to capitalize on that. So it's retake time inside the A site. Are they going to keep this quote-unquote 100% retake for GamesAcademy once they attempt for it? But they have a great post positioning right now for WFX.
No, doesn't even need to jump. Lex was blind and kind of just waddled over to the ledge, showing his head to Phelps, and Phelps will not waste that opportunity. He takes it. XP3 and Anger were both playing it long. They're going to have to move up. Anger's able to get one, and the time will run out. Henry wants to hit that op shot still to take that away from XP3, but no, XP3, again, he gets 3, and he's been playing pretty well right now. Actually, really, that's his first big impact, to be honest. 3 kills there, only 1 before it.
And that puts, right now, GamesAcademy in a situation where they could decide to go for a full buy if they wanted to and gamble it with Famasas, since they already have such a big momentum swing from that first map. They're going to play it a little bit more smart and just go for a pistol buy for those that could afford it with armor. So they've evened up the economy on the CT side, and they're pushing aggressively up with this catwalk right now. So this could catch some people off guard, which is going to be specifically XP3. Indeed, they do. Phelps gets that kill, and will try to salvage his AWP. Meanwhile, we are pushed inside the B-bomb site for Winterfox. We'll get a bomb plan as well for this terrorist team. And it's time for exits right now for GamesAcademy, with this op looking to still be salvaged. And look how Phelps is pushing aggressively here. Has no idea that Anger's just running.
I saw the barrel.
Oh, misses the no-scope, though. So gives away his position right now. Still trying to spam across. And, a TK coming through with a nade. Unfortunate for that. So Phelps will have to try to save his AWP now.
Molotov thrown away from Phelps. Will he still be able to... Oh, no, he doesn't. They sneak around the column there. Ager takes down Phelps, and I thought that round was going to be pretty good. Clearly, GamesAcademy are not worried about defending any sites. They just make a mad dash push into middle. They kill XP3. If they got away and saved the op, I would have called that a successful round for them, but... You know, they're pretty confident, especially after what happened on the first map. So they try to go for those kills, make it really expensive for Winterfox.
Exactly.
And it doesn't work out.
That's why you saw the aggressive push from Phelps after, because they have enough money to buy for ops this round here, even for a double op setup. So they wanted to try to reverse things around to actually force guns into Winterfox. Maybe we only have Galils, maybe even some machine guns and Tech 9s instead of AK-47s, should they be forced to buy a few gun rounds here, or a few extra guns in this round. But it turns out in the favor of Winterfox. They're actually one round away of tying things up. So what looked to be a dominant victory, or a dominant push from GamesAcademy on this third map, we're seeing Winterfox crawling back in this one, close to tying things up. If they actually win this gun round here, they're going to put GA back in a situation where they're going to or save or go with from Moss buys, which is going to be huge for Winterfox. I mean, they're clawing back and making it the same situation that we saw in the third map against Optic Gaming, making the third map the very close one. Or should I say the second map the very close one at this point, trying to bring it to a third.
So cat control gain for Winterfox. Bomb still back near the palm tree, figuring out where they want to take that. There could be a key battle happening between Showtime and Lex right now. Lex has been pretty good so far on this map. I think one of the first rounds they won that kind of opened the floodgates. Lex had that double entry onto the B's site. Can he get past Showtime right now? Flash is going to go over, but he's still got his aim right on the door, so even though he's blind, he's able to get one kill. Henry's backing him up. He takes down Flowsick.
XP3, you're dead.
And yeah. No, he's not! shot. XP3 turning around, hears those steps, hits the shot. Anger gets 2 up on the catwalk, and that's going to leave it Phelps 1 versus 3. So many attempts we've seen with these jumping pistols over here at A. And I'm glad it's not working out because that shouldn't be a thing in Counter-Strike. And another one for Winterfox, 5-5.
The Caster's Curse calling it death, and he manages to survive. But Dust, what are your thoughts so far in this matchup with the 5-5 score overall? Five rounds won in a row for Games Academy, now 5 for Winterfox.
Yeah, I mean, Winterfox has done a great job exposing mid B, which I feel like is one of the gaps in Gamers Academy's play, because they rely on like him to be able to peek over that smoke and CT spawn and just op over it to help support B. That round though was just super unfortunate. Like it was a great flank from Lucas. It's just XP3 reacted so well to it. Like he had like spidey senses or something there. If he wouldn't have caught that, it's probably a way different round. So yeah, Games Academy, like it's just Winterfox is fortunately finding gaps in their defense. That's really been the biggest thing.
Well, the 5-7's coming to work this time though. They're making it a 1-minute advantage for the CT side, and it's gonna be Winterfox once again falling back to their own curse, winning some few rounds, and then getting ecoed, and then it's gonna be their opponents running away with it. So let's see if the Caster's Curse continues here for myself, where Winterfox will actually win this round.
Yeah, test your powers, vansilli.
Test my powers.
Just keep saying what's going to happen.
All right, so right now, Winterfox are looking to repeat themselves and lose this eco against Games Academy. So the last 2 guys remaining for Winterfox, Lex and Desi, will both move towards this long A. They don't have a smoke to work with, so this is going to be tough, because Lucas actually salvaged the AWP there from that eco, so he's going to be able to watch that cross from the CT spawn. So the mollies are going to be what's
he gives
going to
it
help
to his, he gives it to his brother. I love it. Henry's got the op right now, no armor, but it doesn't really matter. And on the cross, Henry does take his first shot, will miss.
If he repeats, Lex is waiting though.
Yeah, Lex knows exactly where this is. If they can get someone to peek off catwalk first, maybe take the focus away, because, I mean, Henry seems to be a very aware player. I think he's going to know what's up here. And, well, the fire goes in. Henry will have to go out. Nicely played by Lex. But right behind him is Phelps with that 5-7. Lex, again, escaping death, able to hold on that angle, taking some damage. Down to 25 HP. Both these guys are low, and there it goes.
Boy.
Lucas, headshot from Cat, and Phelps at long. They do win this eco round.
Yeah,
and Games Academy going to take the lead 6-5. But it is. No, it's not.
It's not.
What you said,
Winterfox is going to
the
continue
opposite
what they do.
happened, though.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I said that Winterfox are going to lose against an eco like they always do, and usually with the Caster's Curse, they wouldn't lose it. After clutching a 3 versus 2.
Your powers are debunked.
Yeah. Dust, thoughts?
Yeah, man, I mean, that particular round is just like, the way Phelps is making those peaks at long A was just incredible, man. And again, like we said, Winterfox has struggled against these ecos a lot this entire tournament, and just throughout their time together as a team. But now look at this. They are catching some aggression, so they got them in advantage now. See if they can work it out for another round victory.
Yeah, interesting enough to see why Games Academy pushed up towards that catwalk. I mean, they are playing with confidence. They are setting up for trades, but Phelps gets this shot onto Flowsync, misses the second one, so it's traded back by Lex. It's a 1-man advantage coming through. Bolt's trying to even things up, but he gets picked off by Lex again. So Lex getting her 3K with a few entries there, up on Cat and inside A. It's going to be Hen1 in a 3 versus 1 situation. Bomb planted for Catwalk. XP3 about to peek out. Headshotted by Hen1.
Lord.
I don't even know again, where are you
Through the
peeking across
ground.
that? Yep, so that is now going to be a 2 versus 1. Lex is at 9 HP, but little does Hen1 know about that, so he will try to salvage the AWP, the armor, and the nades invested for that round to try to bring it back another day. So you're looking at some sort of reset on the other side here for Winterfox, because you do have Showtime and Bolts, who will both be broke and cannot drop anything for either of those players. Phelps and Lucas could actually full
Yeah,
on
they're actually
here.
pretty stacked.
Yeah, so you'll only probably see one guy with 5-7.
Henry
one
can
guy
drop,
maybe with
I
the
think.
MP. Drop
Well,
what?
he's only gonna get. Oh, he had already.
Yeah.
The
Don't
way
worry.
they add the money up is so inconsistent with.
No,
when the
don't
round
worry.
ends.
No, actually, how CS:GO mechanics works is that you lose the first round, you have $1,400. You had $100,
Yeah,
so it's fine. You're just not Asian.
that's fine. Hey, I had the highest marks in my math class of you know,
Definitely not CS:GO
representing
math.
the whiteys. All right.
Definitely not CS:GO, man. Nice trade, though. Or should I say nice entry with the flash coming through to give a chance for Winterfox to take control of long quickly in this round.
Yeah, again, Lex is playing really well. 9-9. I mean, even KDA in a game that is very, very even, but he's getting all these key kills, entries, and he's turning a lot of these entries into 2Ks and 3Ks, so it's sick. This time at the blue bin, though, he's not aware that Bolts is still in the pit. He will go down, but Winterfox still with a man advantage. 4 versus 3 in GamesAcademy. They've got so much teamwork, but on a map like Dust 2, you lose a couple members, you'll notice. Look how far apart these guys are. Every single person is on their own. I don't know if he spotted that or not.
Yeah, you do have good control from long at least, and you have that player, Lucas, playing at mid. He'll be able to spot anybody that's going to move across on cat, and by doing so, he forces back towards this elevator side in case that happens, but you only have one guy playing inside B that's going to have to watch mid and watch B. So that's why it's smart to move from Hen 1. Actually, instead of playing from platform, he's going to move back towards the back of the site so he can support towards middle at the same time. But if you're looking at this mini-map, they are looking to execute for a mid to B split. And with Lex trying to hold, or XP3 trying to hold things back, towards A. Oh, one down.
Oh, Henry's in a great spot though, and there's what Desi has a Molotov. That's it. That's the only utility they can use to get him out of here. The other opportunity or option is bullets, and Desi will land one on the face of Henry. So they've taken him out. But look at Lucas! They're still trying to set up for the default plant. Lucas hoping they were, and yeah, I guess that's why, because the time was so low as they're executing, and Lucas with another big 3K over in that B site. I think the second time he's done that.
That should have been their round. I mean, Lex got 2 entries with the AK-47 at long, having long control at the same time. I mean, I think they're just overthinking things this time for Winterfox. What do you think, Dust?
I think so. I mean, like, that was some of their rounds on Mirage that they were successful on getting executes were because they were manipulating rotations, moving around a lot, trying to find gaps. Some of their rounds on this T side has been that at like mid to B are, you know, pushing out long A when you know they're aggressive cat, you know, finding the holes. And so I think that's what they keep trying to do. Like, anytime they feel a little bit of pressure, they try to bounce off elsewhere. And sometimes maybe you can't overthink it a bit, whereas when you have the advantage already, just group up and make a play. You know, that's kind of what they need to focus on, just get back to the basics. But now see, they have a 5-on-4. Now they just need to get together and hit something.
So Lucas has gone down already. They got kind of aggressive at B, but here's Showtime. He's been a little bit quiet so far in this match. Finds a nice double, and that will take the man advantage back in favor of GamesAcademy. Winterfox for this round, they had XP3 watching middle and, of course, watching that push over at B, but now Phelps has got through. And he does find one a kill, so still GamesAcademy with that man advantage, and the bomb and the Winterfox players pretty much where they've been this whole time, just outside of the long doors. And Desi is like, you know what, are they still pushing over from B? Let me go check it out. He's going to come back towards middle and regroup with his teammate Flosick, who will have to take this battle at long, and he wins that. So 2 versus 2 right now.
Yeah, that's why Showtime, when he's been quiet, because it's flashed out for them to overtake long, and Showtime can get anything done. But if they give him control of that long, he's going to get those kills. So he got a 2K that time, trying to go for that big flank, expecting probably a push towards B. But he gets caught by Flosick, and lots of footsteps are being heard. Actually, Bolts is going to hear him moving across. He's about to flank
timing.
him. There's one.
Oh,
and
wow.
Desi gets the kill somehow. And the Molly forces Hen 1 out as well. Jesus. What?
the flash that they actually threw over the B wall caught Bolts as he actually peeked out middle. So even though he saw 2 of them, he kind of got blind right away. So a little unlucky or unfortunate.
Well, that whole round's fortunate for Winterfox, right? They had an instant 5-on-4, then they decided to like push through a smoke with like a minute and 20 seconds left. Like, and just threw away their advantage. So I mean, they got real fortunate there, but that was like just a really key Molotov right at the back of the platform to flush any out.
They're gonna try to take this long control one more time, but nobody's there because they pushed that up, boosted up on Catwalk. Lucas gets the first headshot onto XP3, spotted another one at lower B. Thankfully for them, though, he actually didn't spot the bomb carrier either. So it's the last round of the first half, of course, which is why you see them with a scout full buy coming in here for GamesAcademy. But only 2 flashes on Lucas and Hen 1, a smoke onto Showtime in case he could go for some sort of defuse. But they have it stacked towards this A bomb site with only Hen 1 playing B by himself with only a USP, actually. So the weaker set is towards B, but Winterfox are still working slowly towards this stack in A.
I mean, this makes sense. Winterfox, like, all right, they're on pistols. We've died. One person has already gone down to Lucas, so let's go ahead and just work our rifle advantage at long. What they don't know is what you said. A is still stacked here with CTs. They will take down bolts, and actually Phelps jumped out of the site. Lucas making his approach now on the catwalk. Flosick just saw Phelps jumping, but it's still pretty dangerous to peek over. And Showtime wants to maybe get this jump scouting going on, but Flosick winning at Whack-A-Mole takes down 2 real fast, shooting both of them out of the air. Lucas still on catwalk, somewhat dangerous, but not that dangerous at that range with the pistol. 1 jumping scout kill for Henry, and that's going to be that. Winterfox will actually win the half, 8-7.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it looked like something that was not looking too good for Winterfox. I mean, even 8 rounds on T side is not too good for Winterfox, but at least it's better than what type of result they had playing against GamesAcademy on Mirage. At this point, they came back with 5 rounds, 1 in a row, Eco coming through. I mean, it went back and forth from there. So you're looking to see actually a very close game. We'll have to see if Winterfox could continue with these close rounds on the CT side. But at this point, with the way that GamesAcademy is playing, I'm wondering if Winterfox should just pair up towards B and A and just play passively mid towards these rounds.
I mean, from what we've seen from GamesAcademy, they can be very tactical. They'll probably run some defaults, take their time at middle, and throw some sweet executes and some fakes into their gameplay. But what is kind of telling from the first half, Winterfox, keep in mind, it was actually GamesAcademy that got the pistol, so they kind of get those first 3 rounds for free. So the fact that they lost those 3 rounds but still won the half goes to show that Winterfox on those rifles were definitely more potent and could have had a 9-6 or 10-5 half if they didn't get eco'd that one time.
Yeah, and there's that passive play on mid. So they had 3 guys pushing up towards long for Winterfox. We have 2 guys stacked inside B. Bomb is slowly creeping inside B tunnels, but they could still have a fallback onto catwalk if they peek out and see these guys pushing through. Anger still manages to get the first kill at long this time, and here comes that push, and it is completely shut down by Desi and Lex. Bomb is down. It's a 5 versus 0 as Hen falls down from the hands of Flosick at mid double doors, and Winterfox closing this back with bringing that momentum swing. We talked about it here. How momentum is actually important not only for GamesAcademy but also for Winterfox, as they like to ride up on that and continue on with the streak. So let's see if it continues here, because there was no bomb plans coming through for GamesAcademy, and it went for a full buy Tech 9 armor.
Yeah, 2 smokes, so we'll see how they use that. As you can see, everyone gonna funnel into the tunnel that leads into B. A couple gonna stop by lower. That will be Lucas and Phelps. Actually, a lot of people. Everyone's going into lower. They're just keeping that bomb at the top of tunnel. So they went for the safer mid control. This way, you don't have to use any smokes on the mid double doors or the catwalk. Tech 9 at this range from Lucas, not really a battle he wants to take. I guess FAMAS not the most precise weapon either. Smoke on Cat and a smoke over to the cross of CT. Actually, another one coming down on the corner here. That's going to kind of isolate the player at window a little bit, and that allows you to run up to the box. And Desi will go down. Phelps takes him out. Now Lex getting swarmed. Got a nade kill, but peeked up again with that scout. And Henry just lurking around the smoke. Finds one in a second! God. He just keeps spamming. He knows people are going to be running at him. And getting pretty lucky to bring down XP3 and Anger. Well, got a potential 1v3 ahead of him here. Has already got a kill. So I guess actually, if he did trade out there, it could be a 1-on-4, but there it goes. He brings down Showtime. Doesn't have a kit, and I don't know if there's any more on the ground on this run-up. Phelps is pretty low in the back of the side. Anger going to go in fast, hitting some hops, but it's not going to be enough. Phelps with the 2K and Henry also.
Curse of Winterfox lives on. Dust.
Can't add much to that, man, but, you know, GamesAcademy, they're going to have all your typical stuff on D2 that you're used to, but they also have some really cool, like, added plays. So, I have one play where they'll smoke outside B and actually attack CT spawn through mid, kind of like what Vox and Minor and Liquid and some of these other teams used to run last year. So, be on the lookout for some cool plays like that throughout this game.
Here comes a push inside this the B bomb site. They only have pistol buys going on here for a few of the members of Winterfox, and the crossfire does not work out. One guy holding inside lower B. Patient flight by Showtime with the first shot. At least manages to get one just before. But XP3 at this point will try to save this AK-47. Actually, he's going for the fight. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, he should try to save this AK-47. I think even that one peek was unnecessary. The game's this close. Like, you want to be as efficient as possible with your money. Have every opportunity to have a slight edge in weaponry. And even going for that one peek, I think, was a bit sloppy. But here we go. He's escaped.
So the bomb's going to go off. We're tied up 9-9. Let's look at the money situation here for Winterfox. So the 1-1 got ecoed here. They're going to be looking at possibly a double save. At this point, knowing how Winterfox likes to gamble, and there's still plenty of rounds to work with ahead, I think we're going to see a forced buy coming through for this counter-terrorist team.
I mean, a lot of times you will. They're like, all right, one guy's got armor and a gun. Let's just buy up and put as much into this as possible. Desi's going to go with the Deagle, CZ for Lex, 5-7 for Flowsick, and Pidu Fitty for XP3. So I do like this. They don't invest too much, and they can rely around Anger, who, you know, is known, or was known, for this AK, his strength as a rifler. And there's his headshot onto Phelps. XP3 even able to get one over there along with the P250. GamesAcademy have long control, but our man down, and Anger's still up and healthy. Yeah, also that op on Henry, that's always going to be scary. Lucas has got to the cross. Anger already playing up at the wood boxes. He's going to try to bait Flowsick a little bit. Desi's gone down. He was the man approaching on the ramp. It's all going to come down perhaps to the timing of Anger peeking out from behind this box. Oh, I love it. Going up on the barrels.
One's that Goose, though. It's going to be Bolts here at the Goose side, and Anger is going to work right now. Like you said, it was so worth it for him to drop the AK-47, but the off shots miss. Then second one connects. Anger has to bring the fight towards him, but Hen 1 keeps it alive for GamesAcademy. Nice valiant effort, though, by Anger to play up on that catwalk aggressively. At the end of the day, it's still GamesAcademy's round to win and to retake the lead here in this matchup. But Winterfox finally have enough economy built up to go for this op in the hands of XP3, but no double up set up here for overall Winterfox. At least they do have the kits and nades to work with as well.
Well, Henry's got a B-spawn. He's making a mad dash to look for these tunnels. Let's see if he can't kill Lex. Do the smokes go down? They do. Actually, they're just flashing. There's more smokes. Lex able to get one. Pretty fortunate to have even found that. Desi playing in the doors. He'll go down without a kill. Phelps taking him out, hitting the entry and bringing it back to a 4-on-4. Now Lex very blind, but also GamesAcademy somewhat blind moving in. Showtime was able to work his way around to the back of the site. Finds that headshot. And Winterfox forced to play a retake. Only Anger with the kit.
Yeah, they got a nice dink, though, on top of that, at least onto Showtime. Unfortunate for him, he's playing with the Silence M4, not an AK-47, but Flowsick managing to take one down. And there's actually XP3 on that flank coming in from tunnels, but Bolts is doing the same thing. Offshot miss. He's moving up towards lower B, gets the kill.
Still not planted.
You turn things around this time, though, indeed. Now the mollies, oh, that was missed. Now they're actually going to let them plant, and they have no more nades to work with, so the advantage comes back here for GA.
They're trying to work his way into the window. Showtime, he's low. He's just sitting straight on the bomb. The Mother Goose protecting the egg right now. And Flowsick and Anger are going to have to back off. Still a pretty tight game. I don't think you have to feel too much pressure yet that you have to go for that retake and win it 2v3. Still going to be smarter to back away and keep a better chance to take a round victory in round 21.
Well, they are trying to hunt down Anger. And Showtime realizing he only has 8 HP, says, all right, screw it, you guys go. I'm just going to try to fall back and save my gun here. So it's going to be 11-9. GamesAcademy taking the advantage by 2. But at this point, at least the M4s have been salvaged from Flowsick and Anger's side. And I wonder if they're going to try to do the same strategy before by having Anger push up on that catwalk with that boost. It worked off the first time. Let's see if they could repeat it the second time.
Well, Henry's going to watch the mid-cross as you would expect. Don't see anything as the smoke goes down, and there was actually a lot to see. Winterfox crossed 3 over into that B site, thinking that was maybe a little weak, and Desi coming out. And watching middle, teaming up with Lex, and of course Winterfox, you know, are in a bit of an eco round. Flowsick and Anger give them a chance just because they held on to those rifles. But again, Winterfox still kind of outgunned.
Playing really close towards this doorway, actually, for Desi and for Lex in case somebody pushes through again. Anger already moving towards CT spawn, so they are converging towards this cat. So this is actually good right now. They're trying to force a rotate over towards the CT side, but little did they know about that crossfire setup, and it's going to be Showtime that walks right into it. So this is huge for Winterfox. They actually have everybody pinched so far up on that catwalk, and they are shutting things down. quickly onto that catwalk side. Pop shot from Hen 1. It's just waiting for his teammates to move. No scope onto Lex.
Henry's
Trying
on.
to clear it on the third one. One guy inside the site. He's trying to spam it through across. Oh, that Molly is going to make it inside the site, but they're now falling back. But Desi is still waiting up on catwalk. So like I said, they're still pinned. Thankfully, though, it has been reset in terms of the aggression by Winterfox. So they're a little bit held off guard now. They're going to try to work back towards this catwalk for GamesAcademy with 30 seconds left on the clock. They have to work quickly. So at this point, they will commit back towards A with counting on Hen 1 to open things up.
Oh, are they going to try to jump off? Oh, they're going to boost over this smoke. This is such a sick play. Still, XP3 in anger, not giving them anything to work with. Now XP3 does peek out very, very briefly. Lucas was low. He falls pretty easily. Just hit the P250 of XP3, and Henry's going to have to fall. And with the time low, he either wants to die or keep on fragging. And yeah, dying will be better than his other fate of dying after time. I got to wonder why GamesAcademy. Like, they do lose one guy at middle, and I guess because they didn't have map control anywhere else, they're like, we got to go. We're about to get swarmed by pistols. They tried to push through that smoke on catwalk, but that was such a mistake.
No, it was a great play by Winterfox at the same time, too, because I don't think they expected them to push up aggressively from the elbow side from Winterfox to CT. So that really caught him there.
And they'll try to keep their pedal pressed to the metal on the side of GamesAcademy. Wanted to disrupt that Winterfox economy, have them be reset here. They don't have all that much to work with. Phelps and bolts on Tech 9s, some utility, enough smokes for an execute, but the big key thing is Henry still has an op.
XQ3 is going to be opping up towards that catwalk, and we're trying to take this body peek from mid. And that is going to be Phelps, and that's okay for him to do so, because he only has a Tech 9. They're looking to creep up here. XP3 has to land this shot. Does so. But they're going to try to maybe set up for the trade. Yeah, they got 3 guys there. They're going to flash up. That's going to force XP3 to play back towards Playmaker, but Fulsic has a great position towards CT spawn on top of the boxes in case they try to push through this mid doors. But again, this is the second time that GamesAcademy will have to hold it and remain to stay stuck and committed towards this catwalk side.
XP3 very blind. Did actually spot the head of Lucas as he dropped down. Only going to be able to leg him or maybe hitting him through the wall. Does clean up the kill. That took 2 shots though and bought some time for GamesAcademy to move a little bit forward, but XP3 still connecting onto the faces. Actually out ops Henry in that case, so well done. Showtime left in a, I think briefly a 1v5, got his first kill. He might try to hold on to this AK, making it expensive. We'll find Lex through the mid double doors, but now down in the red HP. Gonna back off and try to save.
Yeah, and the CTs can't really commit on a hunt, so that is going to be another round to live for Showtime. But Winterfox looking to tie things back up on an 11-11 scoreboard, and because of that too, the money's reset back on GA. So they're going to be looking at a possible pistol just push. Because they can't really afford to go for that armor side. So we're going to see that tactical pause coming through because they want to know how they could actually salvage this AK-47 with the money that they have currently going on. Because at this point, losing the next round, they'll have at least 3 guys that could actually go for full AKs and maybe 1 flash for each. That will be a $30 or $3,900 commitment, which would be enough there for Phelps and for Hen, and at least for Bolts on a round after. So, Dust, what do you think's going on in their mind here for GamesAcademy?
Well, I think that they just had some tough luck, right? Like you guys like nailed it on that whole anti-eco where they pushed Cat through a smoke and got busted by pistols on Winterfox, and then they go into a 4-spot directly after that, trying to see if they can't reset Winterfox's economy. And that doesn't work either. XP3, great op work on the A ramp to hold off the Cat cross there. And now in this round, again, they're not going to have much to work with. I would say their best bet with the spawn they have is to just get some pistols, maybe pass that AK to Phelps, and just try to open up that B-bomb site again. They have a smoke they throw at the entrance to block like window and door from watching them come out. It gives them a little bit of space to work with, and just duel it out and see what you can do. But once they get guns in their hands, just slow it down a little bit, right? Just let Hen work his op. Look for aggression at B tunnels and just kind of set up for whatever you think your best play is. Whatever you think is your best bet, just kind of save up for that, I think is there. For Winterfox, just keep up what you're doing. I mean, you're taking the game to them. You're hitting some nice shots. You're starting to build some confidence. There's no need to change anything just yet. What you're doing is working just fine.
And I think that's the advantage too here. You don't see this aggressive push from Winterfox this time, where they're looking for then trying to scramble to find some information. Like you said, they let the fight come to them, and that's exactly how they had to play it.
Getting a little worried that Showtime is going to be not synced up with his team's money, and they felt that they needed some utility to even have a chance with this one AK, and Showtime bought that as well, so down to $50. But he steps up huge, hits his entry, and now Lex getting pushed and swarmed once more, able to spray down, finds a headshot onto Bolts. XP3 now again with that op. 2 good rounds in a row for XP3, double with the op, and a third with the P250. Winterfox stopped that in its tracks, and Games Academy for them with enough money, but Showtime still in a rough spot at only 2.7K.
So good hold for them there. I mean, nothing more he could add, and like you said, it's not synced up for Showtime, but a Tech 9 armor could still be very deadly for this player. So they're still going to buy at least as a team for this round here, but what we thought was actually going to be very embarrassing for Winterfox in this second map, seeing how that first map panned out in their favor. Look how impressive that is. That is
so
actually
cool.
A counter NOA stack. Going for that deep smoke, and then
Reverse
going for
NOA?
a high-low stack on Xbox. Yeah, that's actually quite awesome. To get that kill, but because of that, they've actually forfeited long, and that gives Phelps a chance to actually commit towards that area to get 2 kills inside CT spawn and try to go for a third. And it's going to be Showtime with that Take 9 getting the kill. So what we thought was flashy and dashy,
It was.
indeed, but like I said, they got totally wrecked right after leaving that A site open because of that.
Have you guys met Phelps?
Yeah, actually, welcome.
I mean, I'm hoping I get to at the major qualifier. Because this guy's a legend, I gotta say.
Oh, I thought you said, have you guys met Phelps as in the way he plays? But I haven't met him in person, no.
I mean, I knew you guys hadn't met him in person yet, but
I think that's what that's meant.
I think actually if you had it on point. I think you both were fine. I don't know what happened there. I think Joey was just making a point. He's going to see him at the main qualifiers whenever if they win this game.
Well, yeah,
he'll get to
hoping
meet
that,
him.
you know, if they go through, they'll be able to attend and get to see these guys in action.
There shouldn't be any problems, right? They live in NA, so there shouldn't be any visa issues like there was for the minors. So I think that should be fine.
Nonetheless, you have the economy built up now for Winterfox still from the last few rounds that they won. That was 3 in a row, so they'll be able to go for a full gun round here with a possibility to damage the economy of Games Academy and go put them in another gamble situation to decide if they want to buy or save. But at this point, really leaving that middle open, this is going to give a lot of chance for Lucas to move out with Phelps. And that's 2 heavy hitters right now moving outside mid. And it's only going to be Flowstick there, so he's going to have to hold it big. He manages to do so with help from Desi. They're moving inside B right now for Showtime and with his teammate. The last 3 guys, actually. Hen gets the opening. Bolts landing with the kill onto Lex, and now the B side is open. It's a 3 versus 3 just like that quite immediately, but they haven't committed inside the B side to go for a plant yet. Finally, Showtime does so. That molly was landed a little bit too far out, so they'll be able to get that ball plant coming through. But you have Anger coming in from upper B, 1 guy from window, 1 guy from door. They're trying to execute as a team, but they're playing more tight niche for Games Academy with a triangular setup now at bomb spot, corner, and at platform. So let's see if they can hold this long enough. The clock is still ticking on that bomb, so they had to act quite quickly with only a kit on the back of Anger. They managed to do so with Explosive going for the double kill, but to take down Anger. So Anger is actually down inside tunnels, and that is unfortunate. At least Flowstick's able to pick it up and come in for the defuse.
Yeah, for a second I thought they were going to get the round because there was no kit, but Flowstick's there with the kit. It's nicely done. Games Academy, they try to split. They have 2 people go out middle, but the really strong crossfire from CT Spawn with Flowstick and Desi at the doors, that shut them down at middle. What it did do, it actually did take one of the defenders out of B. Winterfox have had a pretty heavy presence there, and the man on the platform went down, so B was opened up, but Winterfox able to go for the retake. I thought Games Academy had good enough post plants, but the man who made contact with Winterfox coming in through the window, he missed his shot, and at that point the round kind of fell apart.
Dust, bring it home.
Yeah,
Let us know what's going on.
I think Flowstick was actually boosted that round. CT spawn all over the smoke was like really big there. Like he had been doing that a lot, but they hadn't really been hitting mid, so they never knew that he was playing that spot. And so the one round they actually do hit mid to B, Flowstick was there, and that was like a really big frag to get to kind of keep Winterfox in the round. But also just a good coordinated retake from Winterfox. Really well done. Now Games Academy on another Tech 9 buy Made this work last time. So, and we
No,
know
another boost to
Winterfox's
middle, dude.
issues with these. So we'll see what happens.
No way. No way.
Well,
Not really
with
that good in CSGO, to be honest.
No, it's a lot more different, but there you go. They're pushing through the doorways. Anger never expected that. Bolts gets the opener with the Tech-9. They're still trying to commit towards this long as well, but Phelps is already towards his elbow. Opshot missed a second one. At least he gets some good support from Fullsig. Desi going to work as well. And then they clear out the A push. It's only going to be Bolts, the last man standing. He does have the bomb at least, so he could try to get this cross and go for a plant. Wow,
Yeah.
so ballsy to actually stay in the middle of that smoke, preventing from getting op there, and by a double op setup nonetheless by Lex and XP3. He gets the plant, he goes for the molly, so he can focus more towards long and CT spawn now. Desi is there, gets a insta dig with the one bullet. Doesn't manage to capitalize on a kill though, but the enemies are closing in for Winterfox. Jump shot missed, traded by Lex, and it's going to be 14-12.
I mean, if there was any wall pen in this game, Desi would be dead. Because as he peeked out, he hit him in the face, and then he actually did land another shot through the box, but it only did 13 damage. So Desi surviving on 2. And what a quick shot. Great reactions there on the man that was jumping up. But Lex, that was encroaching on that catwalk the entire time, will win out the round for them. And Winterfox, I mean, looking to be able to push this into map 3 potentially. If it does happen, that will be Cobble. They lead now 14-12. And GamesAcademy will have another rifle. Phelps, though, on a Galil. I feel like if you're Lucas, you throw your AK to Phelps at this point.
Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. Hen1 trying to get that pick by jumping through mid double doors. This is his opponent, but they still have this double op set up. And XP3 is actually opping all the way down towards catwalk, but has no support from lower B. Thankfully, on the other side, though, GamesAcademy is not in position to be able to do so. I think there was a smoke as well. Yeah, there's a smoke to prevent them from actually getting that pick, and Anger finally comes in for that support. But it's going to stay very calm right now for GamesAcademy outside long, and things are looking actually quite well for Winterfox to bring this to a third map after all.
Yeah, can they close it out? That'll be the real test for them now. Lex and XP3 with the double ops that they've had a few times. And GamesAcademy, I mean, look at this. They're trying to just really feign a middle A take. Maybe they actually will go up middle, but as of right now, they're all still on Cat, and of course that bomb is just waiting outside in the desert by the B tunnels. Still not making a move yet. And Lucas finds that
entry. By
entry.
himself inside A though, if they're going to commit towards A.
Yeah,
I mean, land some big shots.
The way it looks like this is going to go is GamesAcademy, they're fully committed to this A take, even though the bomb's not with them. So they're going to have to take A, and we'll see what happens as the bomb can get over. Unless they're going to drop off Cat, go CT, and then split B this way. That's actually a great adjustment, but it doesn't matter with Desi with a 6 spray down, nearly finding a third. And the bomb actually was shut down.
Yeah, this
down at
is
the B
versus-
tunnels.
Oh!
Wow, XP3.
2v1 now remaining. Hen1 trying to move in, and Lex holds it. The ops going to work, and that is some great stand-up play from Desi to actually prevent that from happening. That was actually quite interesting. I've never seen that before, actually, from a T-side play. But at the end of the day, it is game point, or should I say map point situation for Winterfox to try to bring this to a third map, and it's looking good so far, boys, because Tech-9's only for GamesAcademy after so much money invested on that previous round.
Yeah. I think they realized they were getting shut down in the crossfire with the man in CT, so they said, you know what, let's split B, let's drop CT and try to deal with it that way. Unfortunately, Desi, who had normally been playing in the window or at the doors, kind of a added B defender, was actually close to the doors, playing in a bit of a cubby created by that wall in middle. And he sprayed and got, like 250 damage put down with his nuts. And they're taking the site, but the retake's coming in fast before the bomb's even gone down. No chance to plant. And Winterfox doing what seemed to be impossible after the way Mirage went. They will strike back, win map 2, 16-12, and we're going to Cobble.
Now, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I think my prediction was 2-1 for GamesAcademy, where actually Winterfox will be able to take the second map on Dust 2.
I mean, you're smarter. Winterfox screwed me over all day yesterday in my predictions. I mean, after what we saw at the LAN, I wasn't super impressed. Didn't expect them to do too much, having some hard matches. TSM, I guess, was a big wild card, but I thought with some of the star power that they did acquire, and I guess Semphis and FNS would be able to trump Winterfox, but not the case. Winterfox proving me wrong again. being able to take down Optic in a best of 3. So you were definitely smarter than all of us.
No worries, but I think at the same time, though, Cobble is still going to be a very tough map for Winterfox. And looking at it overall, though, you saw that Desi actually stepped up quite big where he had to. I don't know if you have anything else to add here for this matchup, Dust.
Yeah, I mean, this is good to see Desi playing like this. I kind of talked about how ever since he joined Winterfox, he didn't really look himself. Like his first few months with this team, he wasn't really putting up the numbers that you were used to seeing from him back when he was playing with like Elevate or different like times where he was standing in for teams. You know, despite his shortcomings of being maybe a bit too over aggressive at times, he usually is able to hit a lot of shots, and it just wasn't happening for a while. But in this LCQ, he's looked much better. It seems like he's starting to get that form that you're hoping for out of him. He had some big plays. Also, XP3 stepped up. I mean, that one round you were talking about, and they did that CT drop to split B, XP3's op kill on Phelps won the round. If he misses Phelps and Phelps is able to box in Lex inside the B bomb site, we would still be playing Dust 2 right now.
Well, definitely.
So some really like impact frags from XP3 with the op on the CT side, as well as just everyone kind of pitching in that second half to force the third map. So, you know, really well done to the Winterfox guys.
Yeah, Joey, anything to add there on that matchup?
I think Lex did a really good job on the first half.
Definitely.
On the T side. He had so many entry rounds. What did he actually end with? He ended with only 3 first kills, but almost every first kill he got, he turned into a multi-kill round. He had 5 2Ks and 1 3K round. So Lex stepped up when they needed it most. And that was after they had lost 5 in a row at the GamesAcademy. You're like, oh God, you know, they got wrecked on Mirage. They're about to get wrecked again here on Dust 2. And that's when he steps up. And that's where things turn around. They win that first half 8-7, and they are able to close it out with a nice CT side. And then on the CT side, you did have Desi with some really nice lockdown over at middle, and B ended up going 26-18. He was very close to the 100 ADR club, ended at 99.6. And as you guys already talked about, XP3 was hitting some op shots. It was pretty nuts. And honorary mention to Phelps, who even though they lose, still 96.8 ADR, 25 and 21. The dude's kind of a legend already.
Yeah, definitely a lot of consistent damage coming in from this player. I mean, I guess it's great to see how Winterfox won his second map. The momentum comes back as they move on to the third one, which is going to be Cobble. I think one thing that's learned right now for North America is you don't play Brazilians on Mirage. After Torx' matchup against GamesAcademy, after Winterfox's matchup against GamesAcademy, and also from Fallen's tweet earlier on tonight about that result. So 16-4 was the first map for GamesAcademy. Second one, 16-12. In favor of Winterfox, and they both defeat each other on their opponent's maps. Now it's going to be that random third map, which has been rolled on to Cobble, and I think we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we can give you guys that last map to see who moves on to the last chance qualifier, to the offline major qualifier, before getting to the major. So Helium Umbrella, vansilli, and Dust Moret in the background, coming back very soon.